Bought my hex from the fucking start. .1 every day we mark. Bought my hex from the fucking start. Sacrificing all the bread like I'm Richard Hart. Got paid on big payday and I had a hit restart. Now I'm checking on my pulse just to check my heart. Bought my hex from the fucking start. Sacrificing all this bread like I'm Richard Hart. Got paid on big payday and I had a hit restart. Now I'm checking on my pulse just to check my heart. Checking my MetaMask moving. Look at the hex, he is moving. Looking at why they be choosing. Peter is why they be losing. Pro chains out and get me a check. He's gas up and got me a mess. Remember the times he died collect. Hex had me eating, I'm dying in the best. Getting this back like a year ago. Getting this post, I ain't letting go. Swerving the ring like a Lambo. Getting this back like a year ago. Getting this post.
You are muted, sir. Nobody can hear you. At least I cannot hear you.
Did you ever hear me at all?
I cannot. Go ahead and do your intro again, though.
What's up, guys? My name is Jim Rat Crypto. We are here today talking about internet money. And I don't know anything about internet money. Sam doesn't know anything about internet money. So why not a better time than to learn right now live on stream to show you dorks how to learn some stuff. Let's go.
Internet money is not the traditional sense of just crypto. I think you have something else in mind when you're saying internet money, right?
So internet money is a specific cryptocurrency that just came out, had a sacrifice phase that I missed. It happens, guys. You don't pay attention to all this shit. You think it's all fun and games, and you miss your sack. So what I'm saying is, we want to learn. I heard legit people talking legit things about internet money being helpful and useful. And that's what I heard. You know, that's what I heard. How is the audio quality?
It is fantastic. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great. Let's say hi to the chat. We've got Ninja Chopsticks with the dab. What's up? AK, how you doing? You're the second in there. Fantastic. Wants to know if we can get Alex on. Do you know Alex from Hedron? Any possibility?
I just messaged him. When I saw that message and I messaged him.
So AK, that might be coming up. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, I would love to do another deep dive on Hedron game theory after the fork. So because guys, you always want to remember you have to focus on these things after the fork too, so you can be ready. Because you want to be the most prepared person when all these things occur.
And that's
as most prepared as you can be.
Same thing goes for the testnet and Pulse X. Like
everything, guys. It's not fun necessarily. Like I would hate, dude, my volume won't go up for some reason, and it's fucking pissing me off.
We can hear you. At least I can hear you good. I'm hoping.
Yeah, but I can't hear you. And it's, oh, wait, no, it's because I got my new mic. I forgot. Adjust it from here.
When, in terms of, this is on the PulseNet, and I'm going to get back into the comments here, but Pulse X testnet. Serious question. I personally I'm telling people to do something that I personally haven't done yet. I've gone to the site, but I have not connected a wallet, and I have not started to play around with it yet. So
there's a huge sticking point there, Sam. People don't like to do it for some reason. It's like a human thing. It's like humans don't like to mess around with stuff that's not necessarily you have to do, because you don't have to do it, and you'd be fine if you don't do it. But horrible hair, horrible hat. Look at. Let's go, baby.
Yeah,
I love that.
Okay, so let's get back into the comments here for a quick second here. Erwin, no sound, yes. Thank you for coming in. Daniel, what's up, friend? How are you doing, brother? Appreciate you stopping in. Synth Wave Symphony. That sounds like some techno EDM shit. That sounds good. How are you? Crypto TikToker. Hey, it's good to see you in here again. Haven't seen your comments in a little bit. The hair looks like Charlie Puth.
Sam, if I get you and send you a fresh Pulse cap, will you wear it?
Yes, I will. You You
Yeah,
guys
see, they
don't
don't
like
know
that?
the life that we live. They don't understand that it's no flash and there's none of that. Like we don't live like there's none of that in my life. And I promise you, it's a very good life.
Yes.
Yes, this guy was just hating on us, and now guess what? We got the good morning from him. Horrible hat, horrible hair, good morning, and now you guys are becoming my favorite show. It's because
Yes.
we're real, dude. You just found some real ones, and you happen to stop by the right channel. Yes, guys. Hey, if anyone wants to freaking buy me a hat too, I don't have any Hex merch. I've never had any Hex merch before, and I don't have enough money to buy any Hex merch, so I won't be buying it. Unless someone sends it to me, I will not be wearing it because I'm going complete internet nomad, 100% feet on ground. I'm doing everything head to toe the right way, and I'm teaching everyone along the way.
I think because we come on here and do this and we talk on the internet, that sometimes the perception can be that like we're doing something special or like we're understanding like what we're doing. And like guys, we're literally just winging this every day. Like we're trying to learn, we're trying to grow, we're trying to connect with new awesome people. And like that's
This is
all
YouTube though.
Yeah.
Remember what YouTube is, Sam. Remember why YouTube was created. Why? For guys like you and me to put our ideas out there. Because guess what? We all find out now. You get better information from YouTube than you do from your doctor, and everyone knows that. That is a fact. So all you dorks are about to pay for college, stop, rethink, make a plan. I'm not saying don't go to college, but I'm saying think.
Oh, crypto TikToker. I wear hats all the time. So if that's fucking awesome. Yes, I'm in Florida. So if you do that, you'll definitely see it in the streams and probably on my Instagram when I wear it over there. And if you're
vice versa to me, I would die if I had a hat. I don't have a hat. I don't have one hat.
One of those like sweatband things, a Hex sweatband thing.
Oh, dude, I'll make a GRC sweatband because I wear them all the time with my hair.
Yeah, you're wearing like I wear hats all the time or whatever. But yeah, and if you
TikTok. Talk about your experience yesterday. Okay, everyone, you guys are the best. I'm gonna read the chat today, so don't fucking get me wrong, huh? Yes, thank you so much, and make sure you follow her so you can get the DM because your DMs are always shut.
Yeah, anybody who does reach out to me, I will get back to you. Sometimes I don't know how GRC does this, but like I try not to always go into the chat because I get so distracted.
Yeah.
So I'll like block off time and I'll be like, okay, respond to. This includes like, except for my girlfriend, this includes like text messages from my family members and friends, like Facebook DMs, Twitter DMs, Instagram DMs, TikTok DMs. Like I'll go through and I'll just I'll write that down. Be like, okay, you have to go answer messages. That's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. And I just go through on each platform and answer those messages. So if anyone does send me a message, I do love the messages. I do love the feedback. I do love learning from you guys.
Sam, when someone else is talking today, I need you to send me your links and like a little spiel because I'm
okay.
an ADD spaz that I can't fucking remember to do any little things like that. So just send me a spiel, like follow me here. Sam Stolt, just like as informative as possible so they can just find you. Because that's what they want, and people DM me all the time. They're like, "Sam's Twitter's off," but I'm like, "It's just because he doesn't follow a bunch of hexagons."
And I don't know. I don't even know how to turn it on, but so maybe I can try to figure.
Well, yeah, just turn your public. It's just like public-private.
Okay. And I'll send you my Twitter and Instagram and on a YouTube. So if you want to put it in the description,
you can just link tree it too, and I'll just put your name in your link tree just so they can get everything if they need it, or just both, because I know the link tree can be a little bit of like a buy wall too. So guys, today we're talking about a couple things. We want to talk about one before. I'm going to wait to talk about internet money for like 30 more minutes. But I want to talk about crypto credit cards, Sam.
Yes. Okay. This is fascinating.
So, oh my God. The owner of internet money just answered me.
Okay. So internet money, I guess we'll be talking about relatively soon, which is fascinating. Well, GRC pulls this up. The idea behind crypto credit cards, I find fascinating. Because what if you could transform and completely live in DeFi land, right? But also use, I don't know if this is the case with the card he was just mentioning, but if you could have a credit card that was set up and collateralized or whatever, where you didn't have to supply any KYC, right? You don't have to put in any know your customer shit like your name, your social, your address, all that garbage, and you could just have kind of like a prepaid type of card. That would be fantastic. So is the internet money guy coming on? Because that'll be cool whenever he does come on. Let's go back to the comments where you're answering him. How many days a week do you lift weights? And how many days for cardio? Are you in a caloric deficit or maintenance? Oh, that's a good
Go ahead
question.
and give him your little spiel on that. I'm going to take one DM over to my phone and then just take a spiel on that for a second.
Cool. So AK, how many days a week? I lift 5 days a week. I do cardio 5 to 6 or 7 days a week. But cardio for me is like, I went and answered a bunch of messages this morning across the platforms, as I was mentioning, at a park where there's a lake and stuff. So I just walk around the park and I just answer messages. That doesn't have to be like running or doing something crazy, just the increase in activity. If somebody wants to increase their heart health and like their cardiovascular health, just increasing activity even very subtly will make a tremendous difference, as well as burning extra fat. Currently, I'm actually working on gaining. So my objective is to get to 250 pounds. I've made some changes to my diet and that wasn't helpful because I wasn't eating enough. So Rusty, VR, all of us are learning every day. Yes. Crypto Sloth, what's good, Crypto Sloth? I'll be doing an update on the video I did yesterday where you take a mortgage out on your property and you take the like a cash out refi or a HELOC, and you can take that and put that into crypto, staking in Hex on a 1, 2, 3 year time frame. And I did that in a video, but we're going to do a little bit more in depth where we actually factor in Hedron and we do the ladder. Yesterday we just looked at scenarios. Today we're going to actually put out the staking ladder. And then Rusty says, Sam will definitely respond before 2023. That is accurate. I will definitely respond. It just might take a bit. Get some money. Government would hate crypto card. So anybody who's in the comments or listening, is there such a thing as a debit card, credit card, where you can say load it with crypto and then use it to pay in like fiat or something like that without, right? I'm sure that's available, but without putting your name, your address, your social, all that kind of stuff in there. Is there a way to do that? I'm curious to know, because that would be.
I would like you to go to crypto.com and open their website and pull it up because you're better at looking through websites than me.
I'm pulling this up right now. And what are we looking for on crypto.com?
Just go to the website.
Yep.
It's a safe website, I've heard. So pull that up right now.
Oh, okay. Let me share it with you. And here we go. Let's accept these. Should be coming up there. Okay. So this is the crypto.com website. You're muted, sir. Sounds like.
So why is that? Hold on.
Okay. Spirit, is this what you're talking about? With the Visa spend up to 8%? This thing right here, I think.
Yeah, it's the right website. Okay. Sorry, they changed the interface. Yeah, so scroll up to the top. Is this it? Why is your web browser upside down? I don't understand.
It looks vertical for me, and hopefully everybody in the chat.
It's the other way. It's the wrong way. It's so weird.
Let me try to switch something. Hold on.
Wait, no, but why is it pinched like it's? Yeah, there you go. It's pinched.
Is that
like,
better?
Yeah.
I'm trying to do. I don't have two monitors, so I try to do. I do a split screen because it's easier. That way I can see the chat and see the.
Anyway,
video.
I can see. I didn't know that's the split screen that's messing it up. It's fine though.
I got to get a second monitor because
I want to know how to do that, by the way.
Yeah. So at some point we'll be leveling.
I've been wishing for that information for a while too.
Hey,
yeah, so basically, crypto credit cards are real. They're already out. All my friends use this. So all my crypto friends use this shit. And there's so many things you guys don't know about what crypto people use. And
this isn't so interesting. Talk to you. So do you know? Do you have to put in like KYC information?
Probably, yeah. But I don't know. But is that the only concern that you have? Is for the most part?
Well, because I was thinking if you get rid of,
you're earning crypto. That's the whole point, though. You buy shit IRL.
So explain it.
You get rewards in Crow, which is their native token, crypto.com coin. So when
so
I
instead of
spend
getting
money,
cash
I get
back.
rewards in Crow.
Okay. And is this are they running a credit check and all the regular traditional like?
Yeah, you have to do. Oh, a KYC is like the credit check, right? Yes, you have to do that. You have to get your KYC approved.
But it's also your name and your social and your address. Like I think very
Now
awesome.
dive into the website a little bit. Top right.
It won't like let me
Top right. So products. Go to metal Visa cards. Metal Visa cards.
Okay, let's.
And now just go through this website like you would. Let's look at it.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look here. So we've got Obsidian.
Okay, real quick disclaimer. Guys, this is not financial advice. I'm learning shit. So you can suck my balls. Literally. Anyone has one thing to say about what I'm looking up on this show? I do not care. I want to learn everything so I can be more effective. I don't necessarily want a maxed out crypto card. Every time I think of something, everyone's like, this is what he's doing now. I'm like, no, it's called actually reading shit, guys. And this is what I do every single day with Sam, literally. So Sam, what's up with this website? What do you see so far? What do you like? What do you not like?
So I just saw a comment about taxes from Young Kim. If you guys know a CPA or lawyer or somebody who specializes in that crypto space that wants to gain attention and share their knowledge,
I can get that for us for sure.
Yes.
I got a couple guys in my DMs already that have asked me about law stuff, but I never knew what to say back yet.
Okay, so here we go. So we have like the premium one. It looks like you earn 8% back, but you have to stake $400,000 worth of Crow.
Now that is amazing goal, dude. I want that card so bad. Like just because they made this little goal, like compare card tiers, and I don't even have any of this stuff. I'm like, I want the black tier card so bad. Like, doesn't that look dope though?
Yes, it's metal too.
It
right?
gives you a little bit of that Pokemon card feeling, though, doesn't it? I mean, aside from the percentage, that's what we're interested in.
So let's take a card benefits. So when it says Spotify 100%, let's read what this means. Maximum one reimbursement per merchant per month. Spotify 13. So if I'm understanding this correctly, let me know in the comments or GRC what you think. It looks like you get free Spotify, free Netflix, and free Prime, Amazon Prime, and 10% off Airbnb and Expedia. And this is a lounge key for airport access, which could be very interesting. Crypto.com private. I have no idea what that is, but let's try that.
Probably a private jet. That's a private jet access.
OTC, black card trades, or research reports in here. This might be interesting if they have inside information that they're only sharing with the people who hold the card.
Wow,
right?
They actually say research reports on there. That's interesting. I cannot believe they actually use that as a selling point. I'm sure the research is already out there, though.
Can you buy? Is Crow?
Yeah, I used to have a fuck ton of Crow, dude, but I sold it all. But it's a fucking up like 54x from where I bought it.
And when it doesn't say. Are there any fees I should be aware of? Information about fees and limits. Free ATM withdrawals, interbank exchange rates, top ups. Can be found in the fees and limits section under. Okay, so it doesn't say about the fees and limits, but is it like a prepaid kind of credit card? Is that how this works? I wonder. Let's go back over here. Fee limit, free ATM withdrawal.
It's like a prepaid card for sure, but like you definitely have to stake big money to use this card, guys. Like I wouldn't get the card probably under 4,000. That was the one I saw that seemed okay, right? The 4,000 one.
Yeah. Oh, up here, yes. Yeah. Whoops.
So right scroll up real quick.
Here or further?
Wherever the cards were.
Here.
Oh, I don't see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't showing you my tab.
So yeah, I was looking at the 4,000. Like that would be the one I would never do. I don't have enough money to do 40,000 for sure. But I think if I made it a goal of mine, 3% back per year, just for having this card in Crow on an appreciating asset, Sam, that could cover all your debts alone. Oh. Yes, Sam. Yes, you are talking about earning an appreciating asset in every purchase that you make. Think about that, Sam. When I was buying Crow, it was like 4 cents. It's like 50. It was like 50 cents at some point. I don't know exactly. Let's go. I'll go to the price chart. Fuck it.
Wow. So listen to that, guys. Listen to what GRG.
Damn, this is why I'm saying I need your help. Like I'm not. This isn't all just about fun and games. Like you're a better researcher than me. I'm taking you to the gold, and I need you to fucking help me, because this shit, like, if you combine all these things together, Sam, all of these cool tools, alpha, you can't, you're paying, and then Hedron's fucking retired you already, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
So let's do a mental exercise and just talk this out loud, because this is what you just said is super fascinating, and I didn't think about it.
Hexicans know this. Hexicans are really aware of this because they're just so used to it. But sorry guys, my fan is fucking bugging out lately. I'm sorry, but when you're earning yield in an appreciating asset, the game is different. Earning yield in fiat or earning yield in USDC is great for super rich people, but not great for me because I don't have enough money. But what can I bank on? I could bank on Crow.com going up in the future. I really would. If someone said, do you think Crow.com will break all-time highs? I would say absolutely. I'm not saying it would be more explosive than Hex or better than Hex, and the dips might be harder and there might be more scams involved in it. But guys, these are tools. This is more legacy. Just think of this as the legacy of, like, Sam, do you feel like how this could be the legacy of crypto? Like these guys are hand in hand with the problem, but we don't care. We want crypto adoption, and stuff like this can be useful to the users early on. 8% if you have 400 grand, excuse me, on every purchase in crypto coin. Those dudes, imagine if you have a crypto credit card for 400 grand, how much money you're spending.
Well, think about what they didn't say what the rate was on this. So
you're getting Crow rewards of 8% per purchase, but yeah, I don't know what I'm sure.
Well, not that you know, because
everyone does it, dude. So I know the deals have to be great.
So I pulled up. This is Motley Fool, right? So this is Fool.com.
And they're the UFC sponsor, by the way.
Oh yeah, crypto. Yes. Oh man.
And they just got. I'm pretty sure they just signed with FIFA.
Damn.
Yeah, like shit's going down, dude. This is why I need Sam in my corner so bad. I'm really good at finding information and stuff, but I'm not good at studying it as well as he is. And I need him.
But he's also fantastic at reaching out to and talking to people.
I'm just a communicator.
I don't spend as much time spending on that work.
I'm a communicator, but I also need to learn. And these concepts aren't so confusing once you get into them, guys. So it looks like KG will be on here in about 15 minutes. KG will be on here. So Sam, we're going to have about 30 minutes to hammer into this guy, okay?
Okay.
Prep for that? Should we prep for that and do this crypto credit card episode tomorrow?
Yeah, we could, because I want to dive more into this.
I want to do like 3 hours of crypto credit cards. And I'll get someone who really, really, really fucking knows what the fuck's going on. Bullish. We'll have Bullish on.
Credit card.
Dude, we're just like kids in a candy store, Sam. This is like, I feel like we're like Christmas morning. We're running around Twitter space like, hey guys, what's going on here? And they tell you, oh, crypto credit card, 8%. I'm like, oh, just enough alpha for my day. Like, I'll go study this for the next fucking month. Like, it's so easy to get all the best info.
Because if you wanted to kind of like get out of legacy world, you could use this. Hell yeah. It's well, how I think about this in a sense is when you were younger and you just hang out with your friends when you guys were doing fun stuff. That's what we're doing here. Like we're just trying to like learn new shit and just connect with new people all the time. We hear things from you guys in the chat all the time, like, oh hey, let me look this up. I have a whole entire page of different things to do, and it might just be like, oh hey, look up the crypto.com credit cards, like I just wrote down, because I don't understand that.
Sam, what do you think about doing your own channel and then having like, would you ever think about doing this more often on your own?
Yes.
I know it's a hard transition. It's a sticky transition because it's just like you're so used to doing some stuff. There's a couple of things you're used to doing that I've never done. So they're not even a part of my day. You know what I mean? And then you're already got like 10 things in your day that you do. But I'm telling you, what I'm learning about clipping, and I want you on my team straight up. I mean, not directly, but like, let's just fucking know each other the whole time. Like, it's so easy, right? Especially when you have two guys that are good at different things. Like, I can go to the bodybuilding world and get guys that Sam doesn't know how to get, because I just slither like a snake like that. I'm just very social. Like, people just like me, and it's just is what it is. That's a part of my thing. But Sam can dive into a fucking concept in one day that takes me a month to learn. And I'm like, so those things are just, but then when I'm talking to him, it cuts my study time in half, and it cuts his finding random ass people in half too. Because he's like, I don't want to find random ass people all over the internet. I got stuff to do, and I'm like, well, that's what I'm good at, and I like it.
100%, dude, 100%. But that's why it makes it so like it makes it enjoyable, but also like perfect pair in the sense that we can.
I want to
work
call
good
out
at two different things.
my first fan, my first somebody that helps me for no reason other than because he's really nice. Other than Bullish, like Bullish is like my friend. Like I just talk to Bullish all the time, back and forth, Bullish. But what's the guy's name, dude? He has a mullet in his pic, dude. He started me a Telegram group, guys. I'm gonna post them.
Oh,
he started
Louder.
me a Telegram group. He started,
Loud.
and it was called like the Gym Rat something. Hold on.
I started a Telegram group too for this, but I forgot to mention it in previous one. So what is it?
so no one went to it. Hey, look, guys, follow Gym Rat Schoolhouse, Gym Rat Schoolhouse, Gym Rat _ Schoolhouse, and that's where you get your up to date on all my content. So when my content pops, I'll be posting it there. And if anyone has to raid, if we want to raid anyone's chat and talk shit to them, we'll all do it together. So what we do is we go to other live streams and we go in their chat if we don't like them, and we're like, come to GRC stream, fuck you. And they were doing it. I popped into a stream yesterday, a boring ass stream. Not gonna say what stream it was, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on. But it was the most boring thing I ever fucking listened to. And this kid was in the chat. I had no idea. He was telling everyone to subscribe to me. He was in the chat all the way up and down. I looked. And he was like, go to GRC's channel right now. It's so much better than this one. And I was like, dude, why are you doing that stuff? But he was the man. Like, his name's Bob LeBoy or something. Bob
Awesome.
LeBoy.
Yes.
He's my new friend. His name's Bob
I'm
LeGuy.
Yes. I saw him on Twitter.
Look at the American on his fucking side of his head. Anyway, so yes, let's dive into the internet money. Let's go into the website, right?
Yes, and I'm going to go through and look at some of these comments. So Chopstick 400K in Crow, no thank you. So you have to weigh that, which we'll talk about more tomorrow. They are probably doing some skidending with all that Crow. They're asking you to stake on their platform, GRC. That'll be interesting. That's from Latin
that's why you only
American.
do a little bit, guys. Only do a little bit. You never do what you wouldn't like to lose. Like Crow credit card, Crow is as volatile as it gets. So yeah, take that with consideration, of course. Look at my hair, dude.
Your hair is fucking awesome, bro. Your hair is
What
dope.
the fuck is going on up there? It has a life of its own now.
White dudes with glasses.
White dudes with glasses and big biceps. Let's get biceps in the chat if you want us to get KG from Internet Money on here. KG from Internet Money is coming on. Biceps in the chat. I will not let him on until I have a whole line of biceps in the chat. Oh.
Let's give me a flex.
All right, here we go, guys. Bob LeGuy. This is my guy right here. Bob LeGuy. Are you not a freaking mod? There's no way. There's no way he's not a mod in here. It's because I never pull up the YouTube chat.
Yes, endless. Okay, so let me go through and see if there's any other things. Securities. Okay, so from Latin, securities lending is how exchanges make money in legacy finance. Securities lending, yes, that's definitely one way to do that. I'm curious. There was somebody else who mentioned, I don't remember the name, but Tangem is another card. So I pulled that up.
Yeah. Ooh, was that my boy? Was that the? Yeah, Tangem. TANGEM. Tangem.
And then there was another one. Somebody mentioned Celsius and BlockFi. So I pulled those up too. So maybe we can do like a kind of like a review.
Yeah, but again, we got to jump into Internet Money. So just write those on your notepad, and we'll get those tomorrow.
Yes. I
want you to go to the Internet Money website because we want to know what this even is, right? We don't know.
Okay, let me write these down real quick for Tangem.
Yep.
Tangem and Celsius, so we can take a look at those. We're also I'm gonna have a video on later.
Bob LeGuy. I assumed your name was not Bob LeGuy. So yeah, no, I knew. Bicep for the wrench. Yes.
I don't know why you guys get wrenches, Siren and Orca and Crypto Gains Club 369, and I don't get a wrench. You guys are cool. I don't get one. Biceps for the wrench. I got a bicep, and I still don't get the wrench. But
Everybody just got a wrench that requested one, including Sam
money.
Stoll.
Let's check this out. Let's do a comment here.
Testing mod status for Sam Stolt. Testing mod status for Sam Stolt.
Yes.
Sam's turning into like a kid again, doing all this shit.
Okay. I'm pulling up Internet Money right now.
Yes. Pull it up. Let's talk.
Okay, let me share this with you. I don't know if this is the right site.
And the founder of Internet Money is coming on this show, guys. The founder of Internet Money. KG, heard the dude's an absolute animal. I heard he's a nice guy like 10 times. So like I'm super excited to talk to him.
I'm just trying to make sure I pull up the right site here. Let me find him on Twitter and see if he has a link in his bio.
Simp for wrenches. Yeah, everyone. Well, Jerry Oaksmith really deserves one too, to be honest. Jerry Oaksmith, you're getting a wrench. You've been a gay oneer. I can't even help it right now.
Simps for wrenches. Is it called Magic Internet Money? Is that what it's called?
Dude, we brought up you being the high T Gary V, and then famous being the Italian Tupac.
Yeah, was this after I got off yesterday?
I think so. We were like naming everyone, and then you were the Italian Tupac is sticking a little bit. What up, Mo Fit Meals by Monica? Gotta do family stuff. You know I will be catching the rewind and dropping timestamps in the comments. Dude, this dude is supporting me more than anyone has, and I cannot believe how nice he is. He's timestamping my stuff, reminding me where there's good pieces inside the episode. And he also told me to watch on 1.75 speed, which has been very helpful too.
Oh, that's a good idea. What you could do for the comment section is when you notice something, just literally, if I'm cropping out, I'm not at that point yet, but just break down, okay, 31 minutes and 46 seconds, and just put that into the comments. That way, when you look back at the comments, you know at that point there was something you wanted to record, roughly. Sandy, what's up?
Yeah, but dude, Sam, it's even easier, dude. Like I'm telling you, we'll get behind the scenes for an hour and I'll show you how to clip stuff the way that Bullish is teaching me. So easy, dude. And it goes from clip to video on the same like page. You know what I mean? So you can
okay, yeah.
It's just
you're gonna have to show me later.
Oh yeah,
what you're talking about. So I'm still trying to find the site. So white dudes with glasses. Magic Internet Money is something else. So
I'll pull it up so we don't get any fucking scam shit.
Okay, yeah, because I had a site and I was like, this doesn't look like that accurate site. Trying to get Top Gun to come on with KG. I think they're bros on the Magic IM project. Dope. Hell yeah. D1. I think this is the first time I've seen your comments on here. D1 only. Mandingo. What's up? First time.
What up, Mandingo? How you doing, brother?
Fake pump still looks like fake pump. I had a real pump this morning.
Yeah, I don't see.
I don't see any fake pumps in here, Rocco. What's she talking about?
Yeah, that's a scrub, pleb. Get him out of here. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, the fake pump is not as parabolic, but it's still sideways. So if we see that 19-cent support, I would be extremely. He said, "Not you, beefcakes." The heck.
Sandy Beach. Did I hear you're giving out wrenches? Yes, for biceps. Jim Rat Crypto is giving out a wrench to anybody who leaves a comment with a bicep. So did you find the website? Because I just want to make sure I pull up the correct one. Otherwise, we'll just be scamming shit.
I'm sorry, my ADD is so nuclear bad. If anyone could send me some.
What's the exact name of the project?
I'm just going to the Twitter, and then I'm pulling it up like how you would if you were searching it.
Okay, perfect. Twitter. Okay, I'm pulling this up right now. Somebody, crypto, functional crypto. Thank you for coming in here. Okay, I've got it up. I'll share the screen with you, and then we can start to take a look at this.
Yep. So go to their Twitter. So I'm going to teach you how I look up stuff. Oh, you got it.
No, but share, please. I'll stop sharing.
No, so when you want to see any of these projects from now on, Sam, what you do, because it always gets confusing because of they're small, right? So the websites have no clicks and they're not up there. So go to their Twitters and then just go to you have to go to their Twitter first. They're always on Twitter first. The crypto people.
Okay.
They never don't have a Twitter because that's the first place you go in crypto.
Fit Mom and Sandy looks like they both need wrenches as well as Bush.
Yes, any beautiful ladies in here will get wrenches just for being beautiful ladies and no other reason. No core values needed.
Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this at imcrypto.net here. Okay, so there's a sacrifice, not an important disclaimer. If you choose to sacrifice.
So let's go real slow. Let's go real slow. The sacrifice phase, let's see. If you choose to sacrifice, you have no expectations from the work of others. You guys know that. That means that if you put money into this thing in crypto, you cannot expect work from these people. They're just telling you that you will be part of a list in a group that is sacrificing for a certain cause. Therefore, by passing securities laws.
So Pool B closes at Saturday on the 19th. So this was a week ago.
So let's see how much money got sacrificed. That looks cool. Let's see the number.
1.5 million. So relatively small, but still. 1.5 million coming in a week. That's fucking awesome.
Matty Crypto, if you want to come on, please just say what's Gucci.
Pool A, 1.2 million equals 70% of IMD.
I'll give away $10 million. I'll give 10 million Hedron away today. Hold on. Let me look at I will give 10 million Hedron away today. So, Maddie, this just turned into a giveaway for no reason. So,
yeah. Maddie, what's good?
I'm going to put a tweet out, but just know we're doing a little giveaway at the end of this. Boom, diggly boom.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm going to get in here too, and I'll also make sure that I update my settings so that hopefully my profile is not private on Twitter if people do want to reach out. What is the essence of this project? This is a sacrifice. Let me try to figure out what this means.
Dude, that's why I'm inviting this guy on, because everyone said he's a stand-up motherfucker, and that's rare. That's rare in the founder space, you know?
Yes.
So like, right when I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, cool. I want to know about this. Isn't it funny how some people like look through information differently? Like I just think about like, oh, is the founder like legit? Or like, I think it's a good person rather than like, I wouldn't look at any of this shit before I knew that.
Because they don't have a lot of info on here yet, but obviously it's brand new.
Obviously we're new too, so like we could be missing some blatant stuff. Go to points. Go to points. Go to the black paper. What's the black paper?
I don't see the black. Okay, this is everybody what they're getting.
Top right.
Black paper. Let's see, Sim black paper.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, here. This is what I want to take a look at, so we can deep dive into here. Abstract. The internet money was created to serve a form of peer-to-peer digital cash. The contract is simple. You can buy, sell, and trade internet money. Internet money has no admin keys, no taxes, and is deflationary. Our mission is to onboard new users to crypto through Pulse Chain. Oh, that's interesting, right? They're tying themselves to Pulse Chain. We will create an infrastructure for mobile and desktop Pulse Chain wallets. Internet money currently runs on Binance Smart Chain, BSC. So now, actually, I've heard BSC. I didn't know that was Binance, so interesting. And Pulse Chain Testnet. You can currently purchase IM on BSC via PancakeSwap.
Can you change your screen to see what it's looking at? You're good.
Let's see.
And then just start from the top, because what you just said a couple of things that were really interesting.
Start up here. Can you see?
I can't see anything but the internet money.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
I forget when I switch tabs. You're
cool. Just cool. It's totally good. Now scroll down and start from the top. Just start from the top. You're good. I was liking what you were saying.
Okay, so this is where I was just going through. I'll just pull up people's white papers and read through them because for me, that's one of the ways that I learn. I find it fascinating. Our mission is to onboard new users to crypto through Pulse Chain. We will create an infrastructure.
So they're onboarding. That's a big deal to Hexicans right there, that point, right? So let's say that real quick. They are onboarding new users to Pulse Chain, okay? So they have said their statement, okay? That is what they are saying they are doing. Internet money currently runs on the Binance Smart Chain. Therefore, it sounds like they're getting people from Binance to Pulse Chain.
Yes, and they it's already live.
Binance is huge. Huge.
Internet money overcomes a major hurdle. So this is probably in their value prop section here. Major hurdle in the crypto space, complexity, 100%. Try explaining this to your like sister or your mom. Like this shit, they're not gonna understand. And it's awesome that there's actually a couple women here. So that's fantastic. Like thumbs up for you guys. There are many incredible projects that exist in our space. Most come with their fair share of complexity, 100%. Try to understand liquid loans or Hedron. If you don't have some already base level understanding, you're fucked. Just simply putting it. Many have been onboarded into crypto through internet money due to its simplicity. I wonder, has this project been around for a while? Do you
No,
think,
this is not. This is brand new shit. Pulse Chain's not out yet. Therefore, internet money does not exist.
Yeah, well, it says right here, internet money currently
Oh
runs.
yeah, people have been buying this shit. That's right. What the?
And it says, he says that many have been onboarded already, or whoever wrote this says
So
many
let's
have been
see.
onboarded.
You could probably buy internet money. So I'll look it up right now. I'm sure you can.
Okay. It was the project that finally gave them the aha moment. The crypto space appears to be void of the simplicity, palatable onboarding experience. We aim to bridge that gap. Not only will we be onboarding into crypto, we will make their first experience simple and for the experience to be on Pulse Chain. Cool, awesome. That's great that they're supporting the ecosystem. Still don't understand how they work, right? Because they're just like, anybody can lay conjecture down, right? But to actually talk about what they're going to do is completely different. We will do our part in strengthening the Pulse Chain ecosystem and user base. Initial distribution. All 420, so this you can tell is a little bit of a 420 moment here for anybody who gets that reference, were minted into the Vault wallet. The tokens from the initial burn after launch and vote to burn will be burnt from the Vault wallet. The IAM holdings in the Vault will diminish over time to decentralize the tokens holdings. So basically it's all going to be in the Vault to start with, and then something's going to be structured so that it becomes more and more decentralized over time. Think of how Hex is set up. I would assume that they're probably doing something similar to how Hex is, where say if this was the Hex like total supply, where this much right here is kind of staked, 10%, 11% is staked, where 90%, 89% is not staked and it's in the OA's address. Over time, 3.6%, 3.69% inflation that goes to the staked address reduces the holdings of the OA address. So over time, the OA address becomes less and less relevant, and it becomes.
And that's very similar to the Hex. That's very similar to Hex in that way.
Vote to burn. Never before seen game theory. Internet money will have, by the way, when I first learned about game theory back in like 2010-ish, 2011, around that time when I was in grad school.
I'm going to step away for 1 second. I have to pee so bad.
That I found game theory super interesting back in the day, that I purchased a textbook just for fun reading, just because I was trying to understand more about game theory. It was very fascinating. Let's go on here. Let me take a look at this comment section here. We got a dab here from Bullish. What's up, Dab? Comment. Operation enhance the value of Hex and Pulse, which will enhance the value of the world. That is from Benny. I'm curious to see how are they actually going about doing that? The gentleman should be on soon, so when he does come on from Internet Money, I'll be able to ask him a bunch of those questions. It's been available since December of last year. White Dude, thank you so much. 20% down today. I'm assuming that's talking about Hex. Benny, what's on here? Bullish, Top Gun. Let's see. Bob, KG should be here soon. Thanks for jumping on Top Gun. Yes. Thank you so much. What's up? Okay, let's get back into this paper here and try to get a better understanding of what they are actually talking about with game theory. If you don't, if you were like personally dove into game theory, one very common entryway to the basics of game theory, look up, I think it's called The Prisoner's Dilemma or The Game of Chicken, or there's several other very common game theory like things that are laid out, and some people put some very good information out around that. Internet Money will have a Vault wallet. The Vault will store around 90% of the IM supply in the beginning. The percentage of tokens will decrease rapidly over time due to the quarterly vote to burn. So probably a portion of this gets burnt, and it only gets burnt from the Vault wallet, it sounds like. Internet Money will have a quarterly vote to burn. The mechanics of this are simple. There will be 2 buttons on the website and app, burn and no burn. Whichever button, whatever option gets the most votes wins. Who is eligible to vote? Those who hold IM with a market value of at least $42. Interesting, because this is the play on the 420, right? I bet this guy does not smoke. He just happens to use these numbers. Beginning from the launch of the IM on Pulse Chain. The burn will ensue at the end of the first quarter and every quarter thereafter, with the option to vote becoming available 2 weeks before the burn. IM will be, it still doesn't talk about how they're going to be getting people on board other than just talking about it, right, with their paper and trying to get more attention, which might be their value prop. IM will be burnt from the vault at a rate of 1 IM purchased equals 0.1 burnt. So if they sell 1 million, they're going to burn 100,000, sounds like. 10% burn for everything that is sold, with an increasing burnt rate for every quarter that no burn wins. Meaning if there's a quarter where we have those 2 buttons, burn versus not burn, and people who have that are voting and the not to burn wins 1 quarter, the rate of which the IM is burnt increases the following quarter, it sounds like. Maxing out the 4th quarter following 3 consecutive no burns at a rate of 1 for 1. So it just basically increases. It's this right here. Instead of 10%, it's 35%, 65%, and then a 1 for 1 ratio. No more than 10% of the bulk supply can be burnt at any.
All right, we're going to stop right there for 1 second. You're crushing the learning game like you always do, Sam. You're a learner, and I'm trying to learn, but I totally forgot what you're fucking saying at this point because I've been tweeting so much and chatting so much because I know the only reason I was kind of half listening is because I know we're having the man, the myth, the legend himself, KG, on, and obviously he might have a thing or two to understand that. He might know a thing or two about this, I heard. KG.
Yo,
how are you doing? It's nice to meet you, brother. We have not really introduced ourselves at all. That was as quick of an introduction as just a telegram this morning. I was like, hey guys, I want to learn. And
nice.
KG will come on, and I was like, cool. So how are you doing, man?
I'm doing very good. Still a little tired. Long night with the kiddos, but hey, any opportunity to talk about crypto, talk about the project, I'm in for it.
Absolutely. KG, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
This is Sam. So I'll tell you a little bit about us. I'm a Hexakin. Sam's my personal trainer and life coach for the last 6 years. I became a Hexakin, and then I onboarded him into Hexaco, and now we're in this learning phase. Like, I've been around longer than him, but he's a better learner than me, so we're kind of basically at the same point at this point. But we're just learning with everyone at this point. Like, I get the whole deal with Hex. We're learning about crypto credit cards, other stuff, PulseX, the testnet, everything, dude. I just want to know everything. I don't want to be in a box, dude. I just like to learn. So this was a big, I heard a couple people say internet money is legit that I trusted, and I said, well, let's learn. Let's start learning. That's all I need. Let's go
to the source, KG, who has the information, right? So you're behind this to some degree, right?
Yes. So I am the founder and a part of a 4-founder team that founded this project.
So we just were pulling this. I just heard about it today. And we had pulled up your black paper on, you have 2 different black papers on SIM and something else, I think. Can you give us the overarching macro view of the value prop? Like what it is that they're bringing to the table to onboard or increase the simplicity of onboarding process to crypto, but also to Pulse Chain? Because I only on page 2, and I just learned about it this morning. I'm sure you talk about it in the paper in a minute, but it didn't come across.
Good morning, Motley. Good morning, Motley.
Morning, Motley.
So first of all, it's funny that you called it SIM because one of the other team members said, hey, it looks like SIM, but I was trying to be cool with the $sign. So it's actually IM. So you just proved that we need to remove that $sign. Thank you.
Okay.
So ultimately, we have two tokens, or we have one token that's currently in existence and one token that's being built and will come out in conjunction with our wallet. So IM, or internet money, is a peer-to-peer digital cash system. It's a very simple contract, very simple concept. You can buy it, sell it, trade it, send it. That's it. And its purpose, not only in branding, but in crypto, was to make crypto approachable and palatable for the new person. So, whereas it doesn't have all these intricate tokenomics as the token itself, it's like, hey, this is what you can do with it. So, we our whole mission is to onboard new users into crypto and do that through Pulse Chain. And the way we're going to do that is by creating our native Pulse Chain wallet, where it'll be an Android, iOS app, as well as a browser extension. And when users download our app, they're going to be airdropped free Pulse and free IM. So it's going to give them all the incentive in the world to get in. Everybody knows how to download an app in today's age. And what better incentive to download our wallet versus other wallets than free crypto? So that's kind of the general overview of that particular token.
Have you seen?
All right, 1 second. I just got to spit something in the chat and then just keep that thought real quick. Guys, if you want to be eligible for the giveaway, I'm just going to give away whatever freaking Hedron was in this wallet someone sent me just for a donation. Someone sent me a donation at some point, and it was just like a couple, 12, 15 million Hedron, but I'll be giving it away. So if you retweet my pinned tweet, it says KG's in here and we're learning about internet money. Retweet that, and then you're eligible. I'm just going to spin through them and click at someone. So you're eligible if you do that.
Nice.
That's awesome. Okay, KG, I like that idea of like getting something for free to like onboard people. I'm sure that like other people have probably, used that type of onboarding process. I'm thinking of like that. I just did it the other day, pulse.io or something. Somebody says it's a faucet or something or whatever, where you just go on and you press a button for like a spinny thing or something and you get like 10,000 or whatever. But how like is the idea that like, so 10,000, 100,000 people sign up and then a certain portion of those people stick, or like where do you see it going from there?
Sure. So yeah, 100% retention rate is moon boy math. But yes, we assume that there's going to be a percentage of people that once they download the app, get their free tokens. At the very least, they may send, who knows, it could be you telling your friend, hey, just download this app and give me your free tokens, and then they move on with their life. But crypto is so unapproachable that a lot of reason that people don't enter into the space is because, have you ever tried to onboard someone into Hex through MetaMask? It's like they're just like,
I will say my piece on that onboarding, because I think everyone should know my opinion on this. I don't think I've ever said it aloud. I've stopped onboarding people almost completely, and it's because of my place and where I'm at. Like if maybe my experiences were a little different. I learned that I was new. I learned I needed to learn, and I learned that there was problems. I learned that there was issues. And guys, I'm very transparent. I don't give a fuck about this money. I mean, I do. Like, I want to, of course, prosper and have a great life. But I don't. It's not about like this and the other. I don't have a family. I'm not protecting anyone. I want to do this to learn right now for me. Okay? So that's where I'm at in life. There's things wrong with MetaMask. There's things wrong with Staker app. There's things wrong with all these things that none of you guys like to talk about because everyone's affiliated with them. So let me be really honest, really quick about some things, because this is a big deal in this community, and I'm going to clip this and say this out loud. There's a lot of things going on in this community that people are upset with. I don't give a fuck personally. Free internet money, I'm all day. I'll be clicking shit all day. I don't care about what all the plebs are saying. But when it comes to like the incentivization of people telling you something, you all need to learn when someone's saying the same thing over and again, they're incentivized to say it. That's okay. That's okay. But if you're lying about your intentions, it's not okay. That's when it becomes not okay. You know exactly what I'm talking about, KG, because I know you've been around. I don't know you personally, but if you've been around and your eyes have been open, you're aware. Sam has no idea what I'm talking about. As far as like personally, like within the certain people.
That's in every
It's
space.
okay to shill. It's not okay to shill and say you're not shilling.
Oh yeah.
And that's what's going on, guys. Do your own research means a lot to me. DYORs in the chat. DYORs in the chat. Do your own research. Go on, gentlemen.
So what is the how can you increase the stickiness of that? Because it's probably something you just have asked, right? I just got to one section that's talking about game theory. So part of that conversation, I would guess, would be, hey, how can we do something to increase the stickiness of this besides just giving away free money with a different form of and I don't, correct me, like if I understand this, it's a different form of a faucet. Right? Is because the faucet's not just a website, now it's a wallet, that's going to already have some additional stickiness, right? Period, just off the bat. Is there other things that you guys are thinking about doing to help with that?
Oh, yes. So our whole idea behind the Internet Money brand is some people, anyways, our whole idea behind the Internet Money brand is approachability, right? We have hit probably as wide of an audience as you can. We hit the nostalgic people with the 8-bit retro, and we also hit the meta with the 8-bit retro. So we're hitting as wide of an audience as possible. So we think another reason that people don't retain in crypto is it's complex and they don't understand it. So we want people, give them incentive to come into our space, the wallet, and then give them the tools and education to stay in the space, making it simple to understand. Educational videos, the brand is approachable, the name is approachable. It's everything about what we're doing is brandable, approachable, clean, and understandable.
Do you see
Internet Money's an amazing name?
Yeah, that is,
dude. And
you've heard exactly what it is.
You've heard that a million times. I know people say you crush that name, but my God,
it's Internet Money. What is it?
It's fucking Internet Money.
I thought DRC was talking about. I thought he was talking about just crypto. He was like, "Oh, we're going to talk about Internet Money." Okay, cool. We're talking about crypto. We do that every day.
I kept forgetting to explain. It's like, every time someone says the legitimate term Internet Money, it means your product.
Yeah.
It's too wild.
Okay.
That's so awesome. Sam, what are you?
So go ahead.
No, you go on.
So you said there's two tokens, right, or two cryptos, effectively.
Yep.
With this, from a selfish standpoint, because I was like, hey, creating my own. I mean, like, I had this idea that it would be fun to create my own country like 10 years ago, and it still like plays around my head, or like create my own currency, and it's called Sam's or something. And this is from over a decade before I had any understanding, any idea what crypto is. So from a selfish standpoint, like how is that going through the process of like, hey, this would be a super cool project, right, to try to do something like this? How is that like getting together a team and actually going through from idea to, hey, we're going to airdrop these to all these people? What is that like? I bet that's super exciting.
It's amazing. I can't wait to do it over and over again.
To do more and more projects.
Yeah, it's literally, this has become my full-time career, and it's beautiful because crypto is more than just, hey, let's get this dog coin to the moon. It's financial freedom, not only in the sense of making a lot of money, but it becomes the philosophy of money, and you get to create how you want to interact with money. So if the crypto exists, great, just go use it. But if it doesn't, which our new token IMD doesn't exist, we are creating financial freedom because we're creating another avenue for people to interact with money. So it's philosophy and finance meet, and those are my two favorite topics in the world.
Oh, okay. So to understand this, so you can, if there's a crypto out there, and you can think of, and how I'm seeing this is crypto is a very holistic term to describe any objective, right? Like you can think of, right? It's just a way for people to connect on an objective, whether it could be social or financial or, homelessness, like there, with a creative and resourceful way of approaching it, you could take crypto and apply it to anything and create a coin from that. Is that accurate way of looking at that?
I'd say
I
so.
want to ask you, KG, for a second about your background. Not your back. Obviously, I want to like do a little bit interview style for people that have no freaking clue what in the God we're talking about, who have never heard of any of this stuff. Internet money and hex. There's people that watch this that don't know about either. So it's like, so guys, I'm assuming KG's a Hexican because everyone's riding with this dude. You're a Hexican, right?
I'm a Hexican.
So he's a Hexican. Okay.
Can you see his hat? Can you see his hat?
Well, it says Pulse X. That doesn't.
Yeah.
You know.
No, but he probably, you know.
In Hexaco, that means a difference. There's a difference. There's those subtleties in Hexaco that people love because Hexaco is just a great product and we all love it. And that kind of gives people faith. I always tell people, if people are building, can they please be Hexicans? Please.
The whole team's Hexicans.
And I know you are, but like you don't criticize the guys that are in our bubble because it's like they're in our bubble already. They already have good habits. They already have good habits. They already at least know that like you can't get rich overnight. You know that. We all know that, right? It takes years. Everyone thinks it happens overnight, but the real ones know it takes years. Not 10 years, maybe 4 or 3, but whatever. What is your background with Hexicans? Have you had any criticism about all of this stuff? And what do people say about the airdrop? I know, not the airdrop, but the sacrifice phase. I know everyone was fucking freaking out about that stuff. Again, I'm coming at you as someone who's new, not as someone who's an authority. So I know there was criticism about that. And I know you seem like someone who would not care to address it.
No, you could literally ask me any question. I don't even know if it's possible to offend me. So
great. That's amazing.
So our sacrifice, yeah, you know, there's a lot of FUD now just about sacrifices in general, because it's like, is it a money grab? Is it piggybacking on Richard Hart? So on and so forth. I would say that the Hexicans showed their support because the number one asset sacrificed was Hex by about 60%. So I say Hexicans said yes to us. Yeah.
And you're onboarding people. Again, let's get a little more context for the people that are new. He's actually making a tool. Let's get basic real quick. He's making a tool that bridges people easily or more easily from the Binance Smart Chain over to the Pulse Chain network, which is a Richard Hart project, which is affiliated with the Hex founder. For people that are new, he is creating something. And we looked into it. It's rather simple. He's creating an easier way to bring people from one network to another network that we love.
And no network to a network we love. Because we're no coiners too. That's a huge target market for us.
Keep talking. I want to hear more about what you're about. This is good shit. This is great shit. On this channel, we only transparency and truth, and that's it. We stop the line at fluff. We stop the line at, and there's no fluff other than us joking around and doing like fitness challenges on occasion. There's no fluff. There's no fluff. Like, I don't want to hear about the most controversial dude in Hex. I don't care.
Right.
I don't want to hear about who's bitching in the Telegram group. I do not care. Everyone's always, but they think they have more power than you. No, they don't. It's all in your head. Just make a show. Just start a group. You don't even have to sell anything. Just fucking start a group and talk in it. Guys, stop blaming everyone for other things. Go on, though. I always go on these tangents. I'm sorry.
No, you're walking right up my alley, man. I love talking about that stuff.
Great.
Why did you guys pick BSC?
Well, initially we actually did launch Internet Money on Ethereum. An Internet Money contract exists, but the target we're going after, which might be smaller people, newer people, we got priced out. Ethereum, it wasn't reasonable to transact on. If people wanted to buy $50 worth, it was going to cost them $20, $30 to swap into it. My goodness, we have made so many first-time liquidity providers through Internet Money. If we wanted to do that on Ethereum, it was $1,500 to add liquidity to the pool. So we had to Ethereum.
Why is that? So this, you're not several other people have mentioned or alluded to that doing LP could be expensive, and I know that might change when Pulse Chain comes out. But why do you say that you need 1,500 to be an LP? And that was one of the reasons. Like, can you explain that in deeper?
Sure. So when you go to add your liquidity to the pool, so in this case, it was Ethereum and IM into the pool, the gas fee was $1,500 ish, whether you're putting in $2 of liquidity or $10,000 of liquidity, that was the gas fee.
So can I interrupt? So I just literally got into crypto. Like, I've been on the peripheral.
He's 30 days into crypto, but we're
Wow.
talking to a learning genius. No, so KG, I want you to know this real quick. I'm going to say this. Sam, don't interrupt me. He's 30 days into crypto. He's made more crypto videos than 90% of the crypto content creators out here already, and he knows more than 99% of hexagons. I mean,
Dude, you know your stuff. Holy
because
moly.
he asked the right questions. He's just asking questions.
Because I get to talk to people like KG, like
he cuts
you're
through the fat.
people like you are.
Like he's just gone, and then
Right.
he's on to the next one. It's like it's amazing because this guy doesn't know drama. But that was an amazing question, and I want to dig way deeper into that for sure.
So I've right. He's like 30 days, right? So I've done a couple transactions in Ethereum, and it's been maybe like 10, 12, 13 to maybe like 18 in that range dollars. So does that mean that, like, if somebody was going to send $100, it costs $1,500 to send? Is that how I'm interpreting it? Or is there scale on Ethereum? So if you're sending $1 million, it's 1,500. But if you spend $1,000, it's 15. Is it more expensive to send a larger amount? And like, why was it so high? $1,500 is fucking stupid.
So to clarify, we actually, when we launched on Ethereum, it was like 5 or 6 months ago. And so Ethereum has come down significantly in gas prices since then. But adding to a liquidity pool is much different than just sending a transaction. So sending a transaction from you to GRC, it would just, it'd be like $10-ish. Might be 5, might be 15, whatever. But when you actually go to add to the liquidity pool, so if you ever buy crypto on a decentralized exchange, you're buying from a liquidity pool. You're not buying from a person. Somebody has put up both sides of the pair, and that is why you're able to buy it from the decentralized exchange, because someone has put their stuff up for auction, sale, however you want to look at it. In order to when we first launched on Ethereum, in order to interact with that contract and provide liquidity for people to buy, the gas was about $1,500. So just like on, for example, right now on BSC, if I wanted to put up some liquidity and provide liquidity for people to buy, it's like 16 cents.
Wow.
And that's the case for a lot of these blockchains.
Right.
So Sam, really, all these other blockchains are attempting to do is get sticky enough that other people come over because of the fees. The Binance Smart Chain, no matter what anyone has to say about it, is one of the better, I don't want to ruffle any feathers, in my opinion, reputable, but like it's a scam, but like what isn't a scam? Like what is not corrupt in big business? Like, like it's just like, it's almost like we were talking about the Crow credit card earlier. It's like, yeah, it might not be 100% secure, but it's better than freaking your Visa, MasterCard or whatever. But anyway, yeah.
So to provide a liquidity pair of Ethereum, and so say if you're like, okay, I've got $3,000, I got one Ethereum, right, and I'm gonna have 3,000 of IM, and so that's $6,000, and it costs another $15,000 just to put that into the liquidity pool. I'm sorry, $1,500 to put that into the. That's crazy. So
yes.
Hey, they want us to flex for KG real quick.
Like,
Nice. Thanks for flexing, boys. Appreciate it.
We're flexing because so far, so good. Internet money. I'm giving it, we're an hour 8 in. I'm giving it the legit check mark so far from what I've heard about the man himself, which is a big factor in my crypto experience, is finding the intentions of the founder. Not the intentions like, oh, like clearly everyone has a family and wants money, like, duh, guys. But like the intentions, like, does this guy wake up in the morning and does he care about the people? And sometimes the hexagons in general tend to have a different little ethos, and we can almost pre-read people because they are hexagons, because becoming a hexagon is not easy. It's not.
No, it's not. And you're right. I won't. Yeah, you're right. It's like if you're in
Go into
like
it. You're
a
good.
fr-
Go into it. Yeah. If you had a thought, go right into it.
if you're in like a fraternity or in the Marines or whatever you do on a football team, you've been initiated, so to speak, into that order. So it's like there's already a level of trust established by being a part of that group. And
There's
I
a
think
signaling cost, right? Is that what it kind of is? Like a signaling cost to go to Harvard or Stanford
exactly,
or work at
exactly,
Google or Facebook kind of thing. You have
exactly,
that on your resume and you check that box and people are like, oh, you work there, or Tesla, right? You work there, you must be slightly intelligent or know what you're
exactly,
doing. And that seems to come across like you delay gratification, right? You're trying to get better in life. You're trying to grow as a person. You're trying to help other people, right? Not across the board necessarily everybody, but it's kind of like the undertone across the board. You
exactly.
said IMD, I think, is another token.
Yep.
So what is that?
So, oh my, I love IMD. It is the first token of its kind, and I stand to be proven wrong. No offense. If someone can find it and prove me wrong, please do. We've tried. Um, so like I said, we're creating the wallet, and our wallet, when swaps occur within the wallet, like if you go on MetaMask and you swap from one token to another through MetaMask, MetaMask charges a fee. Our wallet will also charge a fee to perform that service. Now, what makes us different than MetaMask and every other wallet that exists that also charges this fee is we are distributing this fee to the holders of the IMD token. So it's effectively holding IMD is shares in the fee pool. There's only 2 billion IMD tokens, no more, no less. And every token represents a portion of that pool. And when we did our sacrifice phase, 78% of the supply of IMD is going to be distributed to the sacrifice phase. So it's decentralized from day one. And since we're on Pulse chain, those fees are going to be charged in the form of Pulse. So holding IMD equates to passive income in the form of Pulse.
Wow. Okay, that's fascinating. Okay, so I have what's it called wallet, MetaMask,
Yep.
and when I was first going to get into hacks, I was like, DAX sounds complex. Like I don't know what the fuck it is. I have this thing on here. Let me just do it here. It seems it's more expensive. But then I looked at that and I was like, hey, is this how you go through and do it in the app? And he was like, you can, but it's just way more expensive to do that because you pay the fee on there and then you pay, the Ethereum fee as well, right?
Yep.
So what you're saying is it's a similar fee to MetaMask, but instead of it going to MetaMask, it goes to that's fascinating.
It goes to the holders. So if you hold all you have to do is hold it. You don't have to stake it. You don't have to delegate it. You don't have to lock it up. You simply just hold it. And the smart contract recognizes that you are holding it and you are entitled to claim X amount of Pulse.
So how does that like the semantics work? Does it just go straight into, so I have, 10,000 IMD and I'm holding that, right? There's new users on, they're deciding to switch back and forth and swappy things and there's a fee. So does that just show up into my wallet? How does that work? Do I have to go claim it somewhere?
So the way that we're planning it right now is, yes, you will have to claim it and you will be able to claim it as frequently as a daily basis. The the fee will be charged and then it will be sent to a smart contract or some kind of pool that knows that this wallet address is entitled to this amount of Pulse. And then you don't even have to claim it every day. We thought about, what if someone goes to prison and they're in there for 5 years? Well, they should be able to claim their fat bag of Pulse when they get out of prison. So you can claim it weekly, monthly, yearly, whatever. It's there for you.
Okay, so that's awesome. That's fascinating. I love that. So from a user's standpoint, a user of the wallet, so you get free share, right? Cool, awesome. A lot of people like that. Why would somebody, independent of that, why would somebody want to choose, is it going to be called the IM wallet or what is it going to be called?
So the name isn't hard pegged, but right now it's the Internet Money Wallet.
And I love that name. That's an awesome name. why would people want that over MetaMask? What, like, from the user, right? Like the person who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Why would they want that? Are they getting, if they download it, they're not getting IMD tokens.
No,
They're
not
getting
IMD.
they're getting the other token, right?
Yes.
So what like, is it supposed to be simpler, or how, like, what's a differentiator there from the user's standpoint? The person who's going to be like, let me get this free money, and then, oh, it's way simpler, or it's got a beautiful interface, it makes it easier to use. Or can you talk to that a little bit?
Sure. So our whole thing is simplicity and approachability. So we want, when a user logs in, downloads the wallet, we want every step of their experience to be like fast, clean, just simple, makes sense. Like, and also just from a branding perspective, what's going to make more sense in a non-crypto person's mind? MetaMask with the fox, or internet money wallet with the picture of money? It's just like,
I love it.
it makes sense. So we are aiming to just be clean, fast, and brandable. And we also will have some amazing features. So we have an MVP, or minimum viable product, which is we're trying to be first to markets. We're going to try to get out as soon as possible. But we have awesome features in the pipeline that even the most advanced crypto users are going to come to love and appreciate.
Can you, I know you can't like say, hey, this is coming out in 2 weeks, 2 months, or whatever, but can you give us a little preview of some of these features? Because that's what's going to be the exciting part. That's going to draw in people to get, like, people who are using MetaMask, right? Because that's who's watching, right? People who are using MetaMask. That's going to be like, oh, fuck, did you hear about this internet money wallet that's coming out? Like, think about that. Internet money wallet. So simple. You can tell your friends about it. And it's going to have this crazy feature, right? Kind of thing. It will get more. I just feel like those are the things that are going to grab everybody watching this, or me to be like, hey, babe, to my girlfriend, hey, babe, you should check this out. Like, this is going to be so cool, and you'll be able to do this other thing that I can't currently do with the thing I'm using.
Sure. So a few things that we are wanting to implement are mobile hardware wallet support with Bluetooth hardware wallets. And we have found one other wallet that's doing this. So it's not a big feature that many wallets have, but it's an important feature in our opinion.
So,
you want to ask it?
I think that's extremely important.
Wait a second. So I want to understand this, if I may, for a second. So you've got your apps, right? iOS and Android. You got your thing on the computer here, and then there's going to be some way to turn on Bluetooth so that I can have this Bluetooth send shit to, like, here with Bluetooth, and so that could it automatically transfer coins from, like, the space of, on being on here to something like a hardware thing that's not connected to the internet at all? Am I understanding that, or am I completely off base on what you're talking about?
Okay, I see what you're asking. So how familiar are you with hardware wallets?
I'm 30 days in. So not much. I have a team.
Talk to me, KG. Just talk out your point. I can tell you how familiar he is.
Okay. So basically, if I go to MetaMask on my browser extension, the average hardware wallet, which is a way to store your private keys, which is the safest way to do it, to sign for transactions, you have to plug in, and that's fine. It's fine. But there is a Ledger, which is one of the two major hardware wallet companies, has a model called the Ledger Nano X. And this model has the capability to sign for transactions without plugging it in, which means you can make it interact with mobile apps. So you can send and sign transactions on the go. So right now, if you send a transaction through your MetaMask wallet, if you're a great guy, I know that, but you're actually doing one of the worst things you can do in crypto right now by having your wallet set up that way, because MetaMask has your keys in it's saving its keys in the app. So if someone has your password, you're wrecked. They're stealing your money. Whereas the hardware wallet, they physically have to have the device. So it's a layer of security.
You're muted, Sam. You're good.
So thank you. So the keys, hypothetically in this hard drive, right? The keys could be on the hard drive, Bluetooth to the computer just to sign or authorize transactions.
Yes.
And does that mean that I could also, so say I've got, $1,000 of ETH or whatever on here, and I need to use that for a transaction, it will also use it off of here. But is there a way to, so one way of thinking would be, okay, well now it's not a cold storage thing anymore, right? Because
Right.
it's connected, right? So that's one thought, security. But
Mhm.
then I would also assume that because it is Bluetooth, that there's a way to like block 97% of what is capable so that you can only authorize it for certain pieces of that. How does the security piece work of that? If you're basically taking a hardware wallet, now you're making it so that it's not hardware wallet anymore, and people are like, well, that's kind of the point of a hardware wallet. Or like, talk me through on that. Like, why would that be more secure than just having a traditional hardware wallet?
So it's not more secure. So there's layers. So ultimate security is hardware wallet, cold storage hardware wallet. Then it's Bluetooth, then it's nothing. So whereas you can't, at least right now, the technology doesn't seem to exist where you can plug in a hardware wallet to your phone. It's like the analogy that I like to use is, okay, you don't eat vegetables at all. Then there's you eat organic manure, farm raised, grass fed green beans. Okay. You go as hard as you can. And then there's canned green beans. And the canned green beans are better than no green beans. So that's kind of Bluetooth hardware wallets.
Gotcha. And will it block so you can only do certain things with that? Or this is a feature that you're like, it's halfway in development, so you don't know some of the stuff I'm asking, I'm sure.
Well, so basically it's just if you have your Bluetooth hardware wallet, like on your MetaMask right now on your phone, if you go to send a transaction, it's just going to send because it just has the authority to do that. In this example, you would press send and it wouldn't send the funds until you on your Ledger Nano X said yes.
Gotcha. Okay, that explains. That seems like a very cool feature. Like that's awesome.
So
What are some of those other features that you were going to talk about potentially?
Sure. So let me ask you this. How awesome would it be to see your dollar cost average on a crypto app? We could see it on Robinhood.
When you say that, what do you mean? I could see my dollar cost average.
So,
are you saying of the coin?
Yes, that you have paid for
your overall what you paid on average. That's dope.
Yes. So that's another feature that, these are features that new crypto users probably aren't going to care about. But if you're a trader, oh my God, I wish MetaMask, I've made so many trades on MetaMask. I wish it showed me my dollar cost average. I actually calculate my dollar cost average in notes on my phone. And every time I make a trade, I have to go back, update it, recalculate it, and save my dollar cost average. It's annoying.
Oh, yeah. Yes, especially because that the tax government piece of like crypto is kind of like, you know what I mean? So that could be very helpful from that standpoint for people who are utilizing like, hey, I need to do this reporting for tax purposes, right? So depending on where people sit on that spectrum, whatever. That's fascinating. That'll be those simplicity features or just like easy reporting features are awesome. And it doesn't seem like that be super complex to bring that into a feature.
We have found one other wallet also that has the dollar cost average. So it's funny, man. Once we got into the wallet game, we've literally downloaded every single wallet and have just scraped and scoured and like basically we're taking all the best features of every wallet and it's just bringing it all together to one. Like MetaMask, one of its best features that no other wallet has is you can connect to different networks. What? So there, boom, we're taking that from MetaMask. It's like we're just taking everything from, yeah. And also check this out. Why does MetaMask require you to type in the RPC settings to switch to other networks? Why can't those just be preloaded in there and be an option to switch? Why not?
What does that mean? So basically, you got to take 3 steps to switch between Pulse and Ethereum. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely, yeah. You have to go into your settings. You have to type in 5 lines of information that you have to go find on a website, and it's like just to connect to the network. Why doesn't MetaMask just say have those things preloaded in? They could. Why don't they?
I think what you just mentioned is like being brand new. I don't know. Like, you're the one who's doing this. I'm like, what you just said is literally the first line I want to read on your website. We scoured the world for wallets, and we took the best features of every single wallet and put it together in the Internet of Money wallets.
Is that
what you want?
I love that. That's I'm reading. I pull up your black paper, and I'm reading like little bits, and we're talking about it here, and I'm like trying to understand the value piece of it, and then you just said it I get goosebumps because I'm like, this is it. This is the value prop, right? That's what's going to get those users I'll be like, hey baby, you should use this wallet because they literally went through and looked at it. Maybe you and the 4 other guys count. Hey, I have 17 different ones I've tried. I've got 36 I've tried. I've got 30. We've tried 147 different wallets, and we've pulled the best features from every single one. Right? Like, that's like bam in your fucking face. And so easy for people to get behind to tell other people about. I can see why this guy's your mentor, bro. Like, incredible.
Hey, dude, I'm fucking telling you guys, I tapped into a gem that no one else has found for the last. And that's why people always look at me and they're like, "You're so open-minded." And I'm like, dude, this dude's been teaching me for so long. I've never seen him care about one thing other than learning, ever.
Wow.
Ever. Just never. It's never been like, damn, that person was so mean to me this afternoon and it really hurt. And never once have I heard you say any of that shit. You're just like, cut them out of your life if they're bothering you. Like, boom, cut the fat. Like, there's so much shit to do and we're men. So all the extra, you know how hard you have to work, KG, to get a project done. We all do 12 hours to 15 hours a day. It's that simple. Sam knows that. KG knows that. Anyone who actually owns anything knows that.
You messaged me. The first thing I read this morning was your message, and I was like, all right, give me 30 minutes. I'll be there. So
yeah, guys, this is just
thank you.
Learning. Yeah, thank you so much. And if you want to stick around for another little while, I don't know if Sam has to leave this second.
I've got a couple more minutes on here because I'm definitely enjoying.
All right, well then keep asking because you only got a couple more minutes.
Okay, so
I want to just clear up everything for everyone in the chat really quick, guys. If you want to be a part of the giveaway, you have to go to my pinned tweet and you have to subscribe. Once I pick the pinned tweet person, I'm going to see if you subscribe, and then I'm going to ask you for your Ether address in my DMs. Guys, you have to subscribe and do the pinned tweet. So retweet the pinned tweet and subscribe to the channel. Go on, guys. And all-time high viewers, by the way. All-time high viewers on the GRC channel.
Let's go.
Hey, flex for him, KG. Flex for him. Yeah!
I'm not as ripped as you guys, but that's all right. I'll give him a go.
No, you are, dude. You are, dude. You're flexing on all these dudes that don't take action.
Let's go.
Do you have any other tiny little tidbits you could share about cool features, right? Because you just mentioned a couple of them, like the Bluetooth thing. Awesome. New information to me too, but you said there's only one other company doing that. Why doesn't people make it easier for the end user to understand what their cost basis is on stuff or their DCA is on things, and like just simple stuff instead of having somebody go to another website to take 3 steps to put all this information into a sheet? It should just be simple for them. I think that's awesome. What other little findings like that have you found that you're going to implement?
Oh man, so I guess another cool one is we want to add like watch addresses. So any address out there that you're curious and following, you could put it in the wallet and just stalk them.
That's cool. So you're thinking so you go to Robinhood, you go to Webull, you go to any brokerage platform, and they have like Apple, Tesla, right? You can watch this stock,
Yep.
and then they'll give you news updates, but they'll also give you any information. So a watch of an address would be structured in the sense like anytime there's a transaction there, you can go just check out what it's doing.
Yes, yeah, effectively. And you could do it in a decentralized way where like there's another app called Coin Tracker, and there's a few apps like that where you actually have to input, like you have to log into apps, input APY keys, stuff like that, or API keys, API keys. Whereas this is just you just plug in the address. You could put Richard Hart's address in there if you wanted and just watch what those addresses are doing, get push notifications about when they make certain levels of transactions. Like, yeah. So nerdy features, but we think they're cool.
But that's, remember, we're all nerds here. Like, that's the stuff we want to know
Well, they
about.
seem nerdy until it's everyone's doing it. The only thing that makes something nerdy is that plebs don't know how to click the buttons. Like,
True.
It's like if the plebs are clicking the buttons, and that's what I do. Like, I'm more of like a middleman, right? Like, I love to bring people together. I love to connect. I love to do marketing. So I can see, like, it doesn't matter what it is. Everything, all this stuff seems nerdy because the marketing's that's not there too. Who the fuck is marketing for in the real world for MetaMask? I don't really see any of that stuff. It's just all of us guys on the internet.
Exactly.
And, you know what I mean? And then it's just because I quit my job because I did not have enough time to focus on this shit. And I realized by stuff like Hedron, stuff like internet money, stuff like these things, if you can't keep up, you're just going to miss opportunities or free airdrops. That's it. You could probably make a living just paying attention and doing free airdrops. And people don't know that. People don't know that. You could literally just pay attention and have a living because of free money, because there's opportunities everywhere, because the money is getting printed out of thin fucking air.
It really is.
It is. And it's just going to people that are online and like delayed gratification in one way or another.
Yep.
It's insanity. Like, and then you bring up to someone about inflation and they say it's normal. It's normal. And you're like, at what point is it not normal?
Yeah, I totally agree. And we're changing the paradigm. Our internet money's deflationary. It's like, screw inflation. and yeah, man, you hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head.
KG, I want to thank you for taking the time to come on. I have to help a friend out, but thank you for sharing all the insights. This is exciting. Like, I like what you're doing. Like, bringing together the top features from all over these other places to one spot, but also not centralizing that fee to going to one place and distributing that fee to the IMDB like coin holders. Like, this is some very exciting stuff. I'm looking forward to how you guys move forward. And
if we miss the IM sacrifice, what is the best way to get involved?
So, first of all, Sam, thank you for the kind words. Second of all, IM exists on Binance Smart Chain. And if you go to our website, imcrypto.net, we have made it as easy as possible for you to buy it. So if you buy it on Binance Smart Chain, you will get a 1-to-1 copy on Pulse Chain. And we've already launched on Pulse Chain Testnet, tested our airdrop code. It's awesome. It works. It's incredible. And the IMD, though, if you missed the sacrifice for that, the only way to get it is to buy it off a sacrificer. There's no more is being minted. So it is what it is.
Hey, any sacrificers want to go to my DMs? I'll buy some. Hey, DM, hey, we'll do it as a charity. I'll give you the charity for GRC. Just let me buy your IM.
Thank you, KG, and thanks to everybody for in the comments here. We reached an all-time high in terms of live viewers. If you guys want to check out anything I'm involved with, you can just search Sam Stoll on any platform. I'm happy to help out. Or jump over to Twitter and say what's good. KG, I appreciate you. GRC, we'll talk later today.
Sam,
peace.
Thanks for the info, man. Thanks for the tip.
Yes.
We're gonna use it.
Yes. Oh, sweet. Hey, if you do, let me know. That's awesome. I love it.
All right, man.
Peace out.
Appreciate you.
So I just set out to the chat that if anyone has any questions, let's get them out now, right? The internet money on BSC will be airdropped 1-to-1 to holders on Pulse Chain. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wait, so if you have internet money, you get it on Pulse Chain? Because how does that work? Because I thought that the Ethereum system state was just forked over. So is that the Binance system say too, because it's a fork of Ethereum?
No, we have an incredible dev on the team who's actually a developer for Richard Hart as well, working on the AMM bot, and he actually developed his own little piece of software. So no, not all BSC tokens are being considered, but we can take a snapshot of all BSC holders of IM, and he created it's not a public piece of software, but he created an airdropper app is what he calls it. So we're able to see who holds IM and launch IM on Pulse Chain and airdrop it to their address on Pulse Chain. We already tested it on Pulse Chain testnet. It already happened at that time.
Dude, you guys are absolutely destroying the game. You are. You made this in a simple way, but you've added all these features, right? That's the best kind of crypto. It's the feature adding, but it's the core principles there, but you're just like, how can we get better in every way? And then people will respect that too, because you're giving people a good deal off the jump, just like RH kind of taught us. They'll stick around. There's people in the chat saying never selling ever.
I love it.
No, there's like 10 people that just never selling LM, never selling IM is a meme now. It's a fucking meme. Like no one's selling IM. Like it's not even on the market. Like it's just like it's a fucking meme. Like GRC can't even get to it. Hey guys, GRC wants some, not a lot, just a little bit of IM. I'll buy a little bit of IM off you. Do it for GRC. Do it for the channel. What kind of backlash have you gotten? Has everyone been okay? I mean, I know you get a little backlash here and there, and those can just get skipped over. But like, has anyone really came at you and tried to give you a good, like, they try to scare you with their intellectual power, but anyone knows they're doing the right thing, you can't really be scared.
Oh yeah, no, we're like the level of sincerity that exists within this team. It's the only way to be more sincere is to be as sincere. We know that we have no intentions of doing anything, like ruggable offenses or anything like that. We have a great team behind us, not only as the founders, but the development side. We are a strong team with amazing ideals that truly wants to help the world, change the paradigms in the crypto space, and help our fellow human wake up out there. Like my mom still thinks Bitcoin is a scam. And I'm like, Mom, wake up. We want to be the Morpheus.
My mom thinks Rogan is the devil. So
well, there you go.
It's the same thing, right? Like my parents think I'm absolutely out of off my rocker. And people in here are like, you're such a strapping young man. You're learning so quick. And I'm like, wow, this is so confusing. Like, I'm like, everyone's like, okay, you're doing a good job. And then they're like, you're throwing your life down the toilet. Like, and I'm like,
what's real?
It's so true, because at the end of the day, guys, you only know what you are willing to do. Like when I dive into a project like this YouTube channel, I know what I'm willing to do. I'm willing to do a lot, but I wouldn't have done it if I was only putting an hour into it. You got to put 10 hours into a YouTube channel, guys. Like it's everyone's doing their own thing for their own reasons, but do it with sincerity. Make yourself wake up in the morning and say, okay, I can help people and I can gain in the same time. It's very doable, and people can like you along the way. That's what crypto is doing. Like projects are coming out and other people are benefiting, and the founders are benefiting greatly. And when everyone's doing the things the right way, it's just benefiting everyone.
Absolutely.
And it's incredible. It's just like, this is the most innovative time in the history of finance. And it's 100% blowing my mind every single day.
Absolutely. And to take a slogan from one of my friends, he came up with, it's so simple, but it makes so much sense. We all win when we all win.
It's so true. And Richard, thank God, helped us learn some of that for me. The staking feature changed my life. I was a gambling addict 365 days straight. I spent 6 hours gambling a day.
Wow.
And my life was ruining. I was sober at the time. No drinking, no smoking, no drugs. And I was just gambling, dude. Like I could not get out of it. And I found Richard Hart a little bit after I quit gambling, but I was struggling with video games. I could not stop fucking doing shit. And then I just realized, like, let this money work for you and make money in between. Like once I found a project that made me have faith in my future, because like you can only earn so much. I was earning a lot, like, you know, like for a human, like 100K or like, you know, like, and I was spending a lot. And now I'm not earning as much, but I'm not spending anything. It's $800 a month for me to live in the United States comfortably, with the way I set it up, of course. Like it's completely nomaded out. I have no kids, no family. So yeah, I'm also doing vlogging journeys. I'm going to show everyone how to eat meals every day for as minimal as possible, how to work out without money, how to do things without money. Like just so if people really want to dive into the nomad thing, because it's doable. Like guys, I'm telling you, if you dive into nomad and just learn about crypto, like you'll be better off than your fucking real Allstate job. It's fucking horrid. Fucking, you know what I mean? I wanted to, dude, there's so many good clips. Like I'll send you some. Like there's some fucking crazy clips like where we were. So I'm gonna clip this all out because I've just started clipping and I'm gonna post like separate. So if you have any like cool pictures or JPEGs you could send me,
sure,
for the thumbs, anything cool. I would love to just. I'm playing around with learning thumbnails, so I've just been fucking around. Thank you, dude. This has been literally top 3 favorite shows so far.
Nice.
You have been as honest and transparent as I could ever imagine someone being, and I think you fit right into the ethos of this group.
Man, I appreciate that. You and Sam, credible dudes. Like it's an honor to get to talk to you. Thank you for having me on. And yeah, I appreciate the kind words too. Appreciate you giving me the space.
Yep. Anything you want to show in particular? I mean, like I put the website. I just dropped the website, guys. I'm gonna drop it one more time. IamCrypto.net/sacri. Oh, that's not the right one.
You could just do I'mCrypto.net.
Damn it!
And it's fine. No, it's fine. We got it perfect. See, we think about it. There's tabs at the top. So if they go to the sacrifice page, they can navigate the rest of the website.
Guys, remember, internet money is not for sale. It's the best game theory in history. Like you're fucked.
Well, internet money is.
That's what I meant.
Internet money dividend is not.
Right. Exactly. The share.
Exactly. And also, you know, one thing, we will have a revamped website that'll have more information and more about the wallet and stuff, but that's to come. So we won't lose the brand though.
Incredible episode. Guys, if you haven't already, follow me, Jim Rat Crypto. I'm cutting through the fat. I'm taking out furus, and I'm showing people what's actually going on here, because honestly, incentivization really changes people. And I think it's important for the public to understand marketing. Like marketing there's good marketing and there's bad marketing. Bad marketing, I don't agree with. So I will call it out on this channel. Good marketing, I will leave alone. Go about your way. But stuff like this that's innovative, changing the world, all day long. All day long, baby. Guys, GRC, Hex in the morning, KG, you are the man. Guys, I will see you soon. Everyone have a wonderful day.
Subscribe.
Flex on them. Boom.